Take a look. In his 5th NBA season, his first All-Star selection, Jaylen Brown. Career highs in points, field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and assist. 2 40-point games this season. He had 0 in his first 4 years. The Celtics right now, 6th in the East. 9th straight All-Star selection for James Harden. Nets sit at 2nd at 20 and 12. Harden leads the NBA in assists with over 11 per game. He has 5 triple-doubles, good for 4th in the association. It is the first All-Star selection for Zach LaVine. A career year for Zach in points, rebounds, three-point percentage, field goal percentage, free throw percentage. 6th in the NBA at scoring at nearly 29 per game, 15 30-point games. Julius Randle makes his first All-Star selection as Dwayne Wade nods on. One of 4 NBA players averaging at least 20, 10, and 5. The Knicks, a 7 seed right now, 19 double-doubles for Julius Randle. This is the 3rd straight All-Star selection for Ben Simmons. Former Rookie of the Year is 9th in assists, 6th in steals, and leads the NBA in deflections per game. His Sixers are 1st in the East. He has 3 triple-doubles and a career high of 42 against Utah. Jason Tatum, his 2nd straight All-Star selection and the 2nd Celtic on this East Reserve list. Averaging career highs in rebounds, assists, and points. 26 per game is good for 11th in the NBA. He has scored over 30 in 3 of the last 6 games. And Nikola Vucevic, his 10th season, his 2nd All-Star selection. 17 games of 20 and 10, tied with Jokic for 2nd most in the NBA. Career highs in points, rebounds, and assists, and shooting 41% from 3. Those are your East reserves. That is the list as it gets fleshed out. Who wants to jump in first with your initial reactions?
I'm not mad at that list at all. Zach LaVine is tearing the league up right now. He definitely deserves it. 2 Boston guys are playing well. I'm glad they got in. My man Vucevic breaking records down there in Orlando. I'm definitely not mad at that list. I don't know what I had.
Right.
Hopefully it's comparable to this, but I'm definitely not mad at this at all.
We'll take a look. We do have 3 first-time All-Stars, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle. We will eventually put up the names that you had. Who wants to jump in now? Are you happy? Yeah, let's take a look. Here's who you guys originally picked. When I looked at your list, I realized none of you had Tatum.
Can I just say this? I had a brain fart, I'll be honest. I completely botched it. My thinking is, though, that as a 6 seed, having 2 players on the NBA All-Star list is a little tough.
Yeah, I agree with Candace. Tatum is obviously a walking All-Star every year. But if you think about Boston, you think about the seed they're in and their record, you're like, okay, they're not going to get 2 guys. So I went with Brown over Tatum, but who I'm really excited about on this list is Julius Randle. And I'm a big fan of Zach LaVine. I've been pushing for him the last 2 years, but Julius Randle, big shout out to Leon Rose and Thibodeau up there in New York for getting that team to be a playoff team, but also Julius has been in the league 7 years. And we saw flashes from Julius in LA when he was there, but now you get a coach that really puts the ball in his hand, puts him in his sweet spot, and allow him to become the player that we always knew he could be when he got drafted. So really happy for Julius.
And I really feel bad for Sabonis because he's playing excellent basketball. Looks good, very physical. Somebody told me that he's one of the strongest guys in the NBA, and I like the way he's playing. So better luck next year, baby Sabonis, but I love this game.
And I'd like to jump off of that, Shaq. I had Sabonis on my All-Star team as a result of, I gave him the nod over Vooch just because of their record.
Right.
I'm tired of teams like the Toronto Raptors and like the Indiana Pacers that play well collectively and have a good seed, but don't ever get the credit individually.
The one defense of Vucevic, Orlando has won 4 of their last 5, and they have been decimated by injuries, and he's really been the guy keeping them afloat. Some other names that are not on there that we will be talking about a little bit later as possible snubs. Chris Middleton not on the team, Trae Young not on the team, and we know that Trae is 8th in points, 3rd in assists. And then 2 Miami Heat, I thought you were going to chime in. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler not getting the call.
No, I mean, Jimmy has been out. You know, the ankle injury really, hurt Jimmy from the standpoint of, playing enough games to be able to be in here. Bam obviously is having a season, but you guys see, I picked Van Vliet because of Toronto. Everything they've been going through, Toronto is still they're in 5th place. And this guy has been the guy that they've been going to at the end of the games. He's averaging 20 and 7 this year. I felt he should have got a nod to be an all-star. He's having an all-star caliber year, and his team is up there. So, but it's always snubs every year. It's unfortunate.
Yep, Raptors with the best record in the East in February. The tough thing with all of this, and as I'm sure Twitter right now is steaming with people not making it, you got to take somebody off to put somebody on. And the East was loaded. I had 16 guys. We're not even talking about Gordon Hayward or Tobias Harris right now.
Oh, yeah, Tobias.
Tobias.
Man,
yeah.
First place Sixers.
Yeah.
Tobias keep getting the raw end of the stick, you know, and I think it's because his game is quiet. You know, but he's been very productive, especially this year. He is, just, you know, obviously got an MVP candidate in Embiid, but Tobias the go-to guy over there for a team who's #1 in the East. So definitely another snub.
Doc Rivers will be coaching the East. He said earlier this week, if Tobias was on a lesser team, he'd be putting up all those stats. It would be a shame if he didn't make it. We'll see what happens next. Let's check out what the tweets have been thus far as we reveal the East reserves. Make it make sense, says Miles Turner. He could be talking about him. He could talk about Sabonis. Quentin Richards.
Talking about Sabonis.
Get Vucci with it.